Hi Libra, welcome to your month ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And if you are not on my mailing list, you're not getting the monthly tarot, the Monday Magic Tarot Tidbit, which is a motivational message to get you fired up for your week ahead. And finally, the Winter Solstice Alignment Activation is up and out there. It's on the 21st of December. It's going to be everything that you need to get you set up for 2020, which we know is going to be a very interesting year, to say the least. Spaces are limited, so if you want to be a part of that, click the link in the description box below. With that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look-see at the week, the month ahead for you guys. Let's take a look. It can't be any worse than last month, right? So your actions and interactions with the world at large, you've got strength, right? So this is about you really stepping forward in strength, in courage to say, you know what, not only did I survive last month, but I absolutely flourished and I thrived on it. So everything that you've faced up until now, everything that's been a challenge for you in August, in September, you're putting into practice all that you've learned from it. This is where you basically turn around and say, you know what, actually, not only did I survive, but I've managed to turn whatever it is that I'd faced in terms of adversity into a true superpower. This is about you connecting with your heart space. It's about you finding that courage within yourself to say, you know what tried to break me doesn't even get a say, doesn't even get a look in of trying to hold me back or hold me down in any way, shape or form. The Strength card represents Leo, right? So this is about you putting yourself out there, Libra. It's about you really showing people and demonstrating, you know what, look at the courage, look at the strength, even with all of the laughing and the pointing and the, you know, that it might have been like that for some of you actually, even with all of the crap that life has tried to throw at me, that other people have tried to throw at me, look how I still thrived, look how I've still risen, look how, you know, all of that. Your money and materials, you've got the King of Pentacles, right? It don't matter what's going on as long as you get in your bag, right? Like, really? Do you know what I mean? The King of Pentacles, an earth sign male usually. We'll talk about that in a second. But in terms of your money and materials and your finances, this is going to be a great month for you. So you're looking at accomplishment, achievement, seeing tangible results. This is the highest expression of the suit of Pentacles, right? In the earth sector for you. So you've got the Strength card, which is a very powerful card in the fire sector. You've got the King of Pentacles in your earth sector. So in both of these, you're living very high expressions this month of what it is to be you and ultimately how to achieve the best in your path, right? When it comes to these things. Now, the King of Pentacles would be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn male. So usually somebody that's very steady, dependable, hardworking, but usually somebody that has your best interests at heart. Sometimes they can be really harsh because they'll tell you the things that most people don't. That's the thing with the earth signs. They're really blunt, but it's kind of like, well, why would I steer you? You know, some other signs, I have to say, some other elements know the art of diplomacy or tact. The earth signs aren't really like that, and it's because they kind of don't see the point. Why put an extra flourish on something? Like, you know, you can't polish a lump of crap. That's a very earth sign saying. So you're getting very clear about your finances this month. Your finances will definitely, you'll be feeling an upswing and a boost in your finances. The fact that you've got the Strength card next to the King of Pentacles, this is about you really asking yourself, what do I want? When it comes to my money, when it comes to my materials and my finances, what is it that I need? Now, money and materials does also talk about health. And I want to say this to you, there's two types of people. There's two types of health battles that you may have faced with this conjunction of cards. For some of you, it might have been your mental health. You might have felt a dip or a low in energy. That's coming back to you this month. I'm not a doctor or a therapist. I can't give you that kind of advice, but I can tell you what I see in terms of the energy, right? So if you've been feeling that your mood has been low or anything like that, you're definitely getting an upswing. For the others of you, when it comes to either your physical structure or even your heart, like your actual heart, this is going to be a month where you just feel a lot healthier, where you have a lot more in the way of, vitality, I guess is the word that I was looking for. Even if you're a Libra ascendant, because obviously you've got all that, the stellium going on in your, it will be in your 12th house if you're a Libra ascendant. But even still, I feel like this month you're getting that vitality. It's almost like you've got the health, you've got the, the oomph, and it's like you're getting to the bottom of whatever issues you may have had, especially if they've been chronic or something of that nature. So your communications with the world at large, you've got the Two of Cups. Forging brilliant communications, right? This is the month, right? This is the payoff. This is the reward. This is the payback for everything that you had to face last month. This is where you get that saving grace. This is where the universe kind of says, rah, you know what? I tested you. You met all of the tests. And this is the thing. When I say that, it's not like you've done something wrong and you needed to be tested. Sometimes we go through trying periods in life. Human beings grow by adversity. That is just the nature of life. It's a part of it, right? When you think of how we overcome our struggles. When you look back, you say, you know what, at the time it was crap, but it was all worth it because I've got to where I am now. And I appreciate that place in my life so much more. Your communications are blessed this month. It's almost like everybody is listening to you. Everybody wants to assist you. Everybody wants to help you. There's a harmonious air about your communications this month. It's almost like people are finally getting you. So where last month you felt like maybe you were talking Japanese and they were hearing Swahili, this month you are speaking the same language with everybody that you need to communicate with, and this could possibly be very lucrative for you. It may well be that you come into contact with somebody this month that either gives you an idea for a business or enhances your business in some way, shape or form, or shows you how you can maximize your earning potential in some way. So let's have a look at your love sector. What's going on with your relationships? You've got the Ace of Wands, passion, desire, enjoyment, heartfelt communication. It's pillow talk once you're finished with the sexy time, right? When I see this, and why do I say that? Because you've got the Two of Cups there, the potential for real love. And then you've got the Ace of Wands, which is fun, enjoyment, excitability, sex, sensuality, that need to be physically close to somebody, that desire for someone. It's all there for you and a partner this month. For those of you that are partnered, this is a beautiful energy. It really is, because it's going to give like a balm and a salve and an ease to everything. For those of you that are single, you could be meeting somebody this month who, really ends up becoming something quite special to you. The potential is all there. And it's really up to you what you make of it, right? But the potential for you to do and to become something special to each other is definitely there. It's like the universe is saying, you know what, I'm going to cut you some slack because I've given you some ish and you've done really well. So you know what, let me give you some blessings now. Your first week of the month, you've got the Hanged Man. Take it easy, right? Demonstrate that strength through grace and poise and courage. Sometimes when you show people, you know what, even with all of that, even with all the people laughing and pointing at me at the same time, I still managed to come through it and I kept hold of myself, right? I didn't compromise who I am or what I'm about. Sail through it. This first week of the month is supposed to be easy breezy for you, right? Just enjoy it. Really just take this first week of the month, if you can, just to literally chill. Second week of the month, right? Look at that. That's beautiful. You got the Tree of Life. I love this card because for me it really does suggest something divine in intervention, right? This is something truly powerful shaping up. And the fact that it's underneath the King of Pentacles, this is all about your money. This is all about your intention for your finances. This is about creating or finding the highest expression of your money, of your finances. This second week of the month could see a definite spike in your income for some reason, for some way, shape or form, but it could also see you creating something that goes on to generate more funds. It's almost like your finances and your money and materials this month, and even your health. It's like the universe is giving you a you know, on Monopoly, when you used to go parking, you land on free parking, you get, you know, like a boost or a boon or whatever, or you get all the money that was in the middle of the deck. It feels like that. It's kind of like it's almost like the universe is giving you a ticket or something of that nature, where your finances are about to shift, but in a big way. Your third week of the month, you've got the Judgment card, right? So these connections that are coming in, both personal and professional, could very well be people that you have either toyed around with, you know, thought, yeah, one day I'm going to connect with them, or one day I'm going to work with them, but never got the chance. This month you get the opportunity, where you've had an old opportunity pass you by and you thought, damn, you know what, that might never come again. This week you'll get, this third week of the month, but this month in general, you could see a lot of second chance city, which is brilliant, because sometimes when opportunities, and you know, it falls right next to that tree of life. So, you know, this could be something that had passed you by and you thought, damn, you know, maybe I'm going to regret that moment for the rest of my life of not going for it. Well, the universe is giving you a second chance at something, it feels. So your fourth week of the month, you've got the Lovers, right? So for you and a partner, for those of you that are partnered, this is that month. People probably won't see you very much, because you're either going to be, you know, traveling, enjoying each other's company, going places, or shutting yourselves away and doing what lovers do, right? So it looks like a fantastic time. For those of you that are single, again, this looks like a really beautiful connection is being forged. It looks like somebody is coming in this month that's really, really going to excite your bones. And your soul too, to put that in there. So your key to the month, you got the Moon card, right? This is it. You come full cycle. And the reason you had to have last month is so that you could get to this month. When you see the Moon card, yes, the past in some way, because you've got the Judgment card as well, may come to knock on the door. But with the Moon card here as your key to the month, this is letting you know you've come full circle. You made it through all of that so that you could get to this place. And ultimately, by doing so, you are in a stronger position to look at where you've been and say, yes, you know what, that was beneficial for me. Find some way to document it or mark it with a, you know, or even find some way to close it out. You know, people celebrate full moons, people celebrate new moons, and the fact that you've got the moon as the key to the, you know, the key to the month, make something of it so that, you know, you don't feel, I mean, it's not going to have been wasted anyway. This whole month is about showing you that last month was not a wasted month, no matter how it felt, right? I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.